going on, guys? It is Thursday, 11 o'clock on the dot. We're at the town center chilling. Been online for about 10 minutes. Nothing but garbage yet, but you know, we'll see how it goes. We're gonna dash till about 8 today, so it's gonna be a nice solid couple hours, right? 8 hours, give or take. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the first order here from Kava. Just one bowl or whatever, but it was showing 625, 2 miles, and you know what? Doesn't get much better than that, to be honest. I've seen a couple of crappy orders so far, and I had a feeling they were gonna pause me, and this shit gets annoying, for lack of a better word. So I was like, you know what? Let's just take an order to get our day started. 625, 2 miles, can't complain. Maybe there's more, who knows? Let's see. Just dropped off the first order, and then right away they gave me a stack, not a stack, but you know, as soon as I dropped off the order, I got an offer from the Santini's, 6.25. I think it's like 3 miles, but I'm on my way there to the restaurant, so the miles should be a little bit lower than that. But I forgot to take a screenshot. My fault. I'll definitely do that for the next order. So hopefully the food's ready. They're trying to give me a couple of stacks, but they're pretty terrible, like 450 or whatever it's showing. So that kind of sucks. But this order, it's not too big, it's not too small. It's only one item actually. Hopefully it'll be ready. It should be ready. The thing with Santini's, at least with me, I'm really picky with them because they're slow. So if I'm gonna take an order from them, I wanna make sure that it's ready. And I'm pretty sure one sub before lunchtime should be ready. So hopefully they don't disappoint me on that. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday after dropping the last order off. Let me tell you, today is gonna be one of those days where yes, I'm getting a lot of offers, but they all suck. Like I've already gotten paused twice for declining $8.25 for 2 orders. Like, come on. You know, like, I don't know what's up with the way that DoorDash maybe prompts tips to customers or how that works. Because I really don't think that most people are not tipping. I think it's the way that it's presented. Maybe the suggestion's really low. I don't know. But I'm going to take this one right here. $6.25 from Bobby's Bagel, which is a pretty decent fast place. 8 items, 3.25 miles. It's the best order I've seen. It might not be that great, but at least this way I would have done 3 orders in 1 hour, which is pretty good. So as long as I don't get anything on top, I'll still make at least $20 an hour, give or take. So hey, we'll take it. So amped up, I didn't take a screenshot. So again, apologies. Next one, promise we'll take a screenshot. But yeah, we're currently sitting at, let's see, $13.50 for the whole dash. We've done 2 orders, right? So if this one is $6.25, but I think it'll be a little bit on top. I'm thinking we're at least gonna make $20 in the first hour. We started at 11. It's 11:48. So I don't know if I'm gonna still quite drop it off by noon, but you know, just after that. So not terrible, not great, but definitely one of those days where we're gonna have to grind. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with taking a bunch of little 625s that might become 850, 650, 725, whatever. You know, as long as the miles make sense, I'll do them. You know, I just don't like when DoorDash things were dumb, like sending these awful offers. But then again, somebody's taking these awful offers, or they wouldn't be sending them. You know, and I get it, when you order food, sometimes they'll send you like a prompt, order from 7-Eleven with no extra delivery fee. And maybe for the customers that's great, but for someone that has to drop it off or drive it, like, unless you tip it on both, which most people don't. Some people do though. Most people don't, because they figured, hey, I'm already tipping on the first one, why would I tip on the second one? That doesn't make any sense, right? Well, from their perspective, but from a driver perspective, now you're gonna make a second stop, most likely wait, because not all 7-Elevens are quick with their deliveries. You know, so I've only done a few of those, and those made a bunch of sense. It was like $17, $14. The miles were good, and obviously it's going to the same place. But 9 times out of 10, I see those offers showing up here at like $6.50, $8.25 for 2 stops. Come on. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next round. Picked up, and I don't know what's going on with the app. It's still having issues. It's been at least a few days now, and it looks like they haven't fixed anything. So that's not surprising, I guess. But kind of annoying that it's still the same issue. Like, and again, I'm not really sure why they like to introduce new things to the app. Like, you know, just keep it the same. It works, right? Or it did work. Just, you know, maintain it, take care of it, nourish it. You know, like a little plant, like a baby or something. They keep trying to make things better and change the way the app looks and this and that. And it's just like, yeah, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this is clearly kind of broken now, so please fix it. Dropped off the order. And I guess I was wrong. We're not gonna hit over 20. We're sitting at 1975. But the way that today's been, you know what? We'll take it. See, more stacks, more bullshit. Trying to do 2 orders, 11.1 miles for $9.25. Like, come on, who's gonna do those orders? And maybe on the surface they don't look that bad because you could theoretically get a little more money on both, but why risk it? At least that's my opinion. And especially the restaurants they were from, Indian restaurants, which take a long time. That's a no for me. So yes, 12 o'clock on the dot. We're sitting at 1975 for the first hour. So all things considered, not too bad. Now hopefully we can get a decent order on the way back to the town center. I'm getting nothing like bag orders like this, showing 5 miles for $5.25, 4 items at lunchtime. Like, come on, we're not doing that. We'll see you guys on the next order. And I took a screenshot, so here it is, showing $6.50. I think it's like 2 miles. Honestly, it's not an order that I would usually love to take during lunch in the fear of missing out on a better order. But that fear doesn't exist today because today is just not a good day. And I don't want to have a repeat of an earlier day that we had in the week when I did like $100 for the whole day, average like $12 an hour. We're not doing that today. No. So we took this order. We picked it up already. We should be there in about 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure I delivered to this customer before. If I'm not mistaken, he's usually waiting outside for me because it's easier that way. Drop off, and actually it was kind of a pain because I was at the suite number on the DoorDash app and nobody was answering. I called him, no answer. I texted him, no answer. Actually, I couldn't even text him because he has a new app. So I sent him a text message on the app thing. No answer, so I had to wait the 5 minutes just to drop it off, take the picture, move on. And then right away, they gave me an order from McDonald's, which is right next to where I was at. Normally, would I really want to go to McDonald's in the middle of lunch? But it was showing $6.25, I think a mile. I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot for you guys. So we took it. I'm parking the McDonald's right now. Hopefully the food will be ready. I'm sure it is. As it says, delivery time is in like 5 minutes. So hopefully it'll be ready. Off the McDonald's order, it ended up being $6.75. So I had a little 50 cents on top, I think, or 25 cents, whatever it is. We'll take it. It's currently 12:37 in the afternoon, sitting at $33.50. So again, started at 11 on the dot. So not too bad. Hopefully we can take at least 1 or 2 more orders in this hour to have the nice cash flow. And not only that, but just to keep in a rhythm, because once the slowness starts, it gets tough for real. So I'm gonna make my way towards the town center. Again, gonna take the scenic route, passing a bunch of more restaurants. Hopefully we get something along the way. We'll see you in the next delivery. Showing signs of life, Grubhub entering the mix with a nice order from Five Guys. I think showing like 10 and some change for 2.3 miles. We jumped on that for sure. We're about 2-3 minutes away. I'm probably gonna get paused on DoorDash because unless they give me another Five Guys order from there, I'm probably gonna have to be declining a bunch if I do get them, or just pause myself just to avoid all that stuff. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep it on for now. Maybe we'll get something along the way, or we can do both orders. Who knows? And as I say that, DoorDash gives me a trash mod pizza order. My pizza, man, at least the ones in my area, I don't know about you guys, are just super slow. I feel like there's certain stores that weren't really designed for delivery, but because of COVID and everything else, they kind of said, fuck it, we'll do it. But they don't do it well, if that makes any sort of sense. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get this picked up from Five Guys. I'll let you know if we get a stack from DoorDash. If not, we'll see you at the drop. Food all picked up. We're about 5 minutes from the drop off here. Been declining a bunch. I've gotten paused twice. This make it a third time probably because I'm declining nothing but shitty orders on DoorDash today. But yeah, we'll see you guys after the drop. We're approaching the customer's house on the Five Guys order. I got an order from DoorDash from 7-Eleven that I probably would normally not take. But for one, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty close. I think it was showing like $6.75, like 2 miles at the most, I think, or maybe 3. So we're gonna make our way towards 7-Eleven here. And this is the only good 7-Eleven in my area too, because most of them don't actually participate. I don't know if they can opt out or whatever, but the one that I'm going to, they're usually pretty quick. So I'm about 4 minutes away. So let's go. Just dropped off the order from 7-Eleven. I'm not gonna lie, I might not do 7-Eleven alcohol orders anymore. Not only did I need to check their ID, which is obvious, but then they needed to sign on my phone and write their name. And I was like, what? I'd never done that before. So the customer was cool with it. I mean, I'm cool with it. I got hand sanitizer, all that good stuff in the car, but like, you don't want to just give someone else your phone, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of annoying. I've never seen that before. I don't know, maybe because their ID wasn't, it was a new type of verification where they submit their own photo first. But I mean, when I came up on my phone, it was super blurry. So I don't know, maybe that's why, because we couldn't really see it. I don't know. But basically, they just signed their name, and then they they typed their name, then they signed their name, and then basically, you know, they're saying that I received the order, all that stuff. So I guess in a way, they can't say they didn't get the order because they signed it. But that's yeah, I've only ever seen that here at 7-Eleven. I never have to do that with Total Wine. So hopefully that stays that way, because I do a lot of Total Wine. So yeah, I should have taken a screenshot, but it was kind of awkward for me to be like, hey man, let me take a screenshot in front of you. So yeah, but if I can next time, I'll definitely will. But yeah, that's a first. So I might do another one if I get one, just to see if that's on every order thing, or maybe the customer said they haven't received things before. I don't know. That could be a thing. Maybe they're one of those, you know, types that they get the order, then they say they never got it. I don't know. But yeah, that was definitely weird. So yeah, took our next order here from Papa John's, showing 625. I think it's like 2 miles, really. I'm almost there. So yeah, hopefully it's ready when we get there. And I mainly took it because I hadn't done an order in about, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I was getting uncomfortably, you know, annoyed with all the orders that I kept getting. And I was like, the next good one that I get, we're taking it. And this one, on paper, is great. So let's go. Just picked it up. And let me tell you, man, these Papa John's guys must hate my guts. Or just drivers in general. Because I saw him walk in. He was all nice. Hey, man, welcome to Papa John's. What can I get for you? And I said, hey, I'm picking up for DoorDash. And he was just like, oh, yeah, give me a second. You know? And then he gave me the food anyways. But it's just funny, man. Like, and I actually asked them before, and they actually told me they can dispatch orders as they see fit, and they usually only dispatch the shitty orders unless they already are ordered through DoorDash. Then it has to be on DoorDash. So maybe homie's having a bad day. I don't know. But we have the order here. We're 3 minutes away from the drop-off. Let's go. Ended up being like 9:25. I'm making my way back to the town center here, and it's not looking too good. It's been about 10-15 minutes since I've been parked, and nothing. Crickets. So we'll see how long that lasts. Guys, after maybe 30 minutes without doing an order, I got this next order here from Bonchon showing 875. I think it's like 4 miles. We're already in the same plaza as Bonchon, so that's why I took it. And honestly, I haven't seen anything better than that in the last 30 minutes or so. So we already picked it up. We're about 9 minutes away. We'll see it off, and then it'll be just exactly 875. We're back at the town center, and this is a rough 2 to 5. I think I've done 2 orders, currently 258. So I'm probably just gonna catch a bite since I'm not doing anything anyways. We'll see you guys in the next video. Smoothie right from the smoothie place, and they gave me an order from Five Guys. So you know, we're heading back to Five Guys. It's showing, I think I took a screenshot, 675, like 2-point-something miles. Not a bad order, and right now, honestly, anything is a good order. Currently 3 o'clock on the dot. We'll see you guys again after much waiting. We finally have another order here from Noodles and Company. I'm gonna go ahead and get that picked up. I think it showed, I'll put it here for you guys. 625, 2.5 miles maybe. So we're gonna go ahead and get this picked up. After dropping off the Noodles and Company order, we got this order from Grill Kebab as I was pulling in to the same shopping center anyways. So I said, hey, why not, right? It's basically barely 2 miles, I think, if that. So it's ready. It's in the car. We're about 5 minutes away, so let's keep going. The Grill Kebab order all dropped off, and I was pulling in back to the town center. So on my way to the town center, I got an order from Potbelly showing 6.25, a bunch of items. It's like 2 miles. Man, that's been the theme today. I've done, I think every single order that I've taken has been a $6.25 order. And every order has been either that or like $1 or $2 on top, maybe 3 at the most. I don't think we've had a single double-digit order today, which is why it's taking me forever to hit $100. Except for the Grubhub order, because they're almost $10 out the gate, because you know it's Grubhub. And we know the payout right away. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and drop this off. It's funny enough, as soon as I drop it off, you know, I mark it as delivered, and I saw that it ended up being $12.25. So that became my official first double-digit order from DoorDash. So awesome. Now we're making our way back to the town center. I'm really hoping we would get something along the way, because it's already 5:30. We're basically sitting at $105, $104, give or take. So not the greatest. But I'm hoping we get a couple of big orders. Let's go to the town center. I got this order from North Italia, and you know what? I assumed that it was from Total Wine because I saw the alcohol thing, and I was starting to drive there. And when I put my navigation, it's like go the opposite way. I'm like, what is it talking about? And then I'm like, wow, what am I talking about? I was going to the wrong place. So we're pulling back into the town center now. Hopefully the food's ready. It's showing what, 6:25. Oh man, I don't know guys. I just realized the pickup time is not until 5:54. It's 5:37 right now. But in my gut, I feel like I should stick with it. I looked at the items, and it's a couple of items. You know, it's not like it's one or two things. So I'm pretty confident that it might be a little bit extra on there. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. My gut tends to be right most of the time. Not always, but when it matters, it doesn't usually fail me. So yeah, we're gonna head and go get that picked up, and hopefully it's ready. It doesn't look like it should take too long, but then again, you never know. Food picked up, and honestly, we waited 0 seconds. The food was ready when I walked inside, so I'm so happy that I didn't unassign it. We're about 5 minutes away from the drop-off now. The only thing that could make this better is if we have a little bit of an extra tip on there. I'm pretty sure we will. I like to think so, but then again, you never know. So I guess we'll find out. Dropped it off, and look, my guy was right. It ended up being $11.25. So obviously not the banger that we were hoping for, but we can't discriminate against anything on top. So awesome. Shout out to the lady. She was outside waiting for me anyways. So we went from the pickup time being 5:54 to me already delivering the order by 5:55. So you know, you can't go wrong with that. So now we're making our way back to the town center, and hopefully it is the start of a nice and busy dinner. It has all the signs so far, but you know, never know. So we're back at the town center, and as soon as I was parking, I got an order from Chipotle. So you best believe we're gonna take it, showing 750. I think it's like 2 miles at the most, maybe 2.5. And you know, the delivery time is 10 minutes from now. So the pickup time was 5 minutes ago. So clearly the food should be ready. Let's go get this delivered and keep it going. We just accepted our next order here from Willard's Barbecue. Usually, you know, their food's always ready. It doesn't matter if the order's huge or the order's tiny. I like the way they have the restaurant set up. I don't know how they do it, or maybe they're just that good, but I've never waited once there. It didn't matter if the order was huge, like I'm telling you. But this one's not that big. Anyways, so 625, mile and some change. So today we're doing great when it comes to our miles to dollars ratio. We just haven't gotten any big ones, which is fine, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and get this picked up. We'll see you. Drop that off, and as you can see, it's getting a little bit darker outside. So the quality of my camera is not great. So hopefully you guys can still see me, or at least hear me for sure. We have another order here from Fintai. It's showing 750, about 4 miles, I think. Miles are a little heavy, but you know, the orders are flowing through. So I said, you know, why not? And Fintai is always pretty quick with the food anyways, so I think it'll be a win-win, and it'll lead me near a bunch of like fancy restaurants, which is always a plus, because you never know, you might get a big order from somewhere. So we'll see you guys. It ended up being $12.50, so that was awesome. Now we're back at Fintai again, taking an order saying 750. I think it's like 4.4 miles, but the items are pretty big, so I'm hoping that, you know, maybe that'll help. It's, again, also from Fintai. I'm having major app issues. As soon as I put it on night mode, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not gonna use night mode. I don't know. But the app froze. Then once it came back up, it basically is acting like if it's my first time ever using it. So I had to like turn off the voice navigation. Now when I went to schedule, it has all the zones that I already not, you know, like it's basically making it seem like the app is brand new to me. So I have to like do all these things again, and it's pissing me off. We just dropped off the order, and it's gonna be my last one. I'm having way too many app issues. My GPS isn't working, it's not loading. I have to keep, you know, opening and closing the app for it to like update. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest. And the last order, it was just $750, nothing on top, which is, you know, I guess that's technically what was shown and promised to me. But you know, when they ordered like $150 worth of food, I would have thought, you know, a little something. But it's okay. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'll pull my numbers up here. I'm pretty sure we finished around 150, which is pretty good, all things considered. And tomorrow we're gonna dash a little bit earlier. I'm really trying to hit the 200 mark by 7:30, and it seems like it's not possible by me starting at 11. So I might have to start a little bit early and play with that and see how that goes, because we're trying to maximize our money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, I'll catch you on the next dash. Be safe.